Ahoy there, I'm TinyPirate and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. A few things have happened since I last played. Mostly I've cleared out some space because that was going to take quite a while. There's a few issues with our base right now, and the first thing I want to do is pick up a new duplicant. A flatulent mouth breather who's good at art. That doesn't seem so bad. Germ resistance, that could actually be quite helpful. Mouth breather is not great. How about this yokel? Twinkle-toes grease monkey. Mole hands. Wow, research and farming. Actually, I think we'll take this guy. Alright, in you come. So we got enough room for him. Our base is unfortunately kind of filling with carbon dioxide, and I've been digging down to just try and provide ourselves with more room. I've moved a bunch of plants down here, which is necessary because they were getting too hot. So if I look at the temperature up here, this whole area up here, 29-30 degrees. This down here, a much more reasonable, just plain old hot 23 degrees. So it has been a good idea to get the plants down here. And look, we are farming a reasonable amount. And then pretty soon, in fact, oh good, they're actually making lice loaf. So that is good. I don't want to be eating too much of that mush bark. That's disgusting and gross. I've also had a little bit of the old... What are you doing? What, you're cleaning, you're emptying and cleaning. And we've got dirty water issues starting to pile up a little bit, especially I think more so in our wash basins. This compost, are these compost pits? I don't know why you're so low. You should be at least 7 on the priority scale. Put you up. Good. So you're going to clean those out. I think they can just dump it all in here. I don't think it's full. I hope not, because we do need our toilets. So the next job I really want to worry about is getting on with some more research. So I've held off on that so we can all experience the fun of that together. Plumbing is probably quite important. Ventilation is important, but we'll do that. Filtration, possibly. We're just going to get on with it, see what we get with at least one research task going. So she's off to do that. Good job. Down here's food is going. This is a vacuum, which is a little bit annoying, and they're pretty reluctant to come down here due to the fact they can't breathe. I can kind of understand that. That's not exactly a popular place to be. So actually what I should be researching as soon as we're done with what she's working on now is to go for the filtration techs that are going to give us some capacity to provide us with a bit of kind of cleaner air. And I also need to be looking at a pit or something to throw dirty water in. I am conscious though of getting a bit too close over here to the bad stuff. So I don't know why this isn't... I'm going to see if I can up the priority on just clearing out this stuff. I wouldn't mind a tidy room. Oh, let's just GG that. And then what I want to do, what is that? Breathable but polluted oxygen. I kind of want to throw a little bit of a pit here for dirty water. It does seem like it will be a good idea. I'll put a priority 7 on that too. See if we can get it done. I don't know if they'll be up for it, but there's only one way to find out. So we've got that cot in. I actually think I want to... I'll just up the priority here. I want to put in another simple bedroom up here. Nothing too fancy. We're just going to throw in a couple of cots ready to go for the next people to come in. How are we doing with food? Meal lice are in there. We've got actually got quite a bit, which is good. I'm going to cancel that for now. I don't want to build up too much food because it's unrefrigerated. Oh, they are doing it. They are doing it, but they are conscious of their lack of oxygen, which I understand, chaps. Yeah, maybe don't just stand there, like, not breathing. Yeah, get on with it. Like, okay, so there's a tiny bit of oxygen in there. Alright, fair enough. This is going to have to be priority 7 as well to get them to do it on time. And... okay, I don't think things are too bad. Toilets are cleaned out. Dirty water here isn't. So this is going to be a place where we can dump stuff. And for that, we're going to want to put like a bottle emptier, which we will rotate. Actually, we'll put it there and we'll put a base tile on it. Oh, good. Someone's farting and they're very depressed about the oxygen level, I think, which is to be understood. We can get rid of that too. So some plants in here to be got rid of. Alright, and perhaps more digging to be done over there, guys. I think they can just hop over there and do that. Oh good, there's so much lice. That's so much meal lice. I'm very pleased. That's a ton of food for them. These plants here aren't growing because they're not getting illuminated, the briar, whatever they are, the bristle blossoms, but I think we're just going to have to pick up. See, there's just no lights around. There's no lights in here at all. We're just going to wait for the tech to pick up. Oh, so we did actually complete some research. Liquid filter. What I want is water into oxygen and hydrogen. No. Where does my ventilation, gas vent, gas pump? You know, I think at least a ceiling light would be good. We'll start that, and then we'll worry about getting the cleaning air tech, which I'll need to figure out. Research complete. Plumbing technology, liquid bridge, liquid pipe, liquid pump, and liquid vent. Alright, so again, guys, give me like some high priority here. Liquid vent, pump, bridge, we don't quite need those yet. But we will have to wait for them to get through this period here, so... Yep. Building entombment. Oh, I see. Oh, this is all... Okay, so these need to be dug out, which is why we're having problems. Fine, I've told them to stop doing that. Insufficient oxygen, unrefrigerated food. Yeah, that's why we're not building up a massive... Oh, actually, that's getting a little low. Lice loaf continuous. Oh, and bristleberries. Maybe I can add bristleberries and it'll do both of them, depending on what's available. Okay, cool. So, liquid polluted water. Actually, do I want to... Actually, I just want to disable the building for now, because I just want them to get down in here so that I can get this other part done. So, get all the polluted water in here, chaps, and maybe just do like this for now. Yeah, priority 7, those two. Get these jobs done. Well, I'm going to drop your priority a little bit. What exactly is going on down here? Why I can't get this ladder down, I won't know. And they're pretty low, or uninterested in tackling this job at present. Alright, cool. So we can enable that building. No. Deconstruct, auto repair. No. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, if you're not happy with it holding breath, then why don't you hop out? Okay, excellent. Cool. So they're going to tidy up all the dirty water. Brilliant. I'm really pleased. So we don't have... We got lice loaf. Edibles are dropping. I don't... What are you making? You are actually making food for us. Good. And do we have... Okay, we seem to have enough oxygen in here now to keep these plants growing, which is good. Research-wise... Okay, so let's pause. Research-wise, we kind of need to be... Here we go. Choosing a few things. So... Yeah, I guess that works. Ceiling light... there, and that seems slightly wasteful, but that's fine. I imagine these are going to need power, but that's okay. I think we've got a ton of copper right now, so we can just run this over here and then up to there. Cool. And alright, I'm quietly happy with how things are going. Those doors are in, so that's definitely a bedroom up there if it was working. Down here, that's doing just fine. That is extremely annoying that he has to climb over that. G doesn't work. Okay, what is that? A blossom seed. Oh, they just need to go pick it up. Okay, cool. So dirty water's going in there. These are going in fine. The research thing we want to look for now is the... Where is it? Some kind of... Like, what does this do? No, synthesize temperature, no. Displaces heat, insulated. Improved environmental protection. Improved ventilation. Not pressure management. Let me have a look for a second, chaps, and I shall get back to you with what we're going to work on. Alright, I've found what I'm looking for. Carbon skimmer uses water to filter carbon dioxide from the air. So I'm going to go with that, which means we are going to need to get the advanced computer up and running. Which... do we have it yet? No, we don't. And the other thing I want to work on is getting this jobs board up, because that was one of the techs that we got unlocked, and we should use it because it'll give us some cool stuff. Research complete. Yes, ceiling light, pot plant, stuff like that. Might be a nice idea to put a little flower pot in. Might make everyone feel a little happier about themselves. Stress is okay, but I'm a bit concerned about immune systems here. Joshua's is not doing very well. The germs... well, they all have a stomach bug, which is a shame, and I don't quite know how I'm going to be able to fix that. There's a little bit of dirt wherever they work, or a few germs, but it's not extreme at present. So we are just going to have to wait for them to finish that job. Oh, okay, so you're eating the bad stuff. Lice loaf. Okay, calories are falling again. Can we see someone do this? I don't know if there will be enough. It looks like I'm going to have to actually tell them to do it. Okay, they're all going to bed. You're just sitting there pooping out coal. Nice. And the oxygen situation is still pretty dire, which is a real shame. Okay, the new day has started, and I'm planning to put in some medical beds up here. I'm hoping, since the last ones didn't seem to do much, that they will... you know what, I'll just cancel that. I'll put one over. I'm hoping that we can assign these to some of our weaker members, and that they will get maybe a little healthier. Just a little pot plant there. So let's put a priority on these, and let's put a priority 6. Make sure it gets done. Meanwhile, we're still... I don't know what these guys spend their time doing. They spend a lot of time doing stuff, and none of it really seems to involve... there's a cute little eggy there. Hatchling egg. Lovely. Mealwood seed. Not much of it seems to involve actually, like, building the stuff I really want built. Which makes me worry that they're doing too much, or what they're doing is, like, the wrong thing. So, which one of you is the sickest? It is Joshua. And then this one is going to go to Mima. Will this help? I don't know. But I'm willing to kind of wait and see. Now I really want this stuff to be done as well, so we're going to smash the priority on this too. Get this done so my plants can start growing, please. What is wrong with that one? Invalid build location. Well, we've got to wait for things to be put in there first. And meanwhile, see, they're delivering all the stuff to them, but these guys don't have any of the right conditions to grow, which seems very wasteful. So this should hopefully sort that out. And the jobs board is up, so we can fiddle with that once they've done this. Lights on. Put all the materials in, flying out of their guns. And almost done. Hooray! We're going to have light and growth and all of that. Alright, cool. So the jobs board. Yay, this is when I can assign people to cool jobs. So apprentice miner, I think we'll put Camille in this position. We definitely want miner. What else do we want? Research assistant. Oh. Actually, we really want Camille for that. She's very strong. And then we can have, I don't know, Ren for that position. A cook, who's the best? We'll go for Joshua. And I don't know, we can have Hassan as the best gopher. And then Mima has no job. What are you good at? You're very good at creativity. Well, we'll put you in the art job. And, oh, come here. So that's going to be Mima. The other job, I guess, makes them happy, but that's fine. Alright, cool. So that should mean a little bit... I don't know what that'll mean. Hopefully good things for them. No, a happier life for everybody. Polluted water is growing. Plants are actually working. They're growing. There's still not enough air down here. The miners need to really get downstairs and dig more. We'll put a priority on these. I want these plants in and these slightly more decorated bedrooms to happen. And research station is in. What I also need is the next sort of research station thingamy. So what are we currently researching? Okay, so we're working through sanitation, which gives us lavatory and other fancy systems. However, I'm thinking of producing... Okay, good. So, new medicine thing. So it's a new sink and a new... So that's going to be a new sink, and where's the plumbing, and the new lavatory, which will be for making better quality systems. We will end up with a lot of dirty water, though. And we'll end up using a lot of water too, so I kind of want to use some of the recycling technologies you can get, and I might put in a whole bathroom layer down here, move all that stuff out. The recycling stuff will take us a little while to put together, so I don't know, I might put in our little bathroom area here to start with. Alright, Eureka duplicants have got the technology, cool. And now... What are they working on? Oh, they're working on this part of decontamination, which means I need to get the advanced research tech, and I think I'm going to have to wait for that. Mesh, no. Furniture. Okay, so the pot plants are in. Plant that. Plant that. And we're almost due for another duplicant, and I think I will take them. Bearing in mind I am... Ooh, maybe we won't. We're still a little low on food. And it looks like only the mush bar... Actually, I think it was actually telling it to make. Only the mush bar is producing anything. So, the sanitation job is really what I do hope for pretty promptly. And oxygen is a little better than I had thought. These guys, terrariums, are producing oxygen, but I worry they're producing a bit too much and wasting our water, but I can't do much about it. Right, Joshua and Mima are looking a little healthier. So, how do we get them unassigned? What do you mean? I had this on Joshua, and this one was assigned to Mima. Assigned mid-bid. And, I don't know, we'll put it on priority 6. What does it say? Disease, food... there's lots of food poisoning on the object. Oh, that's from when people have been visited. Oh, that's a shame. But we'll see how we go here. So that research is going on. I think the next thing I need to do is choose the research, which gives the advanced research computer. Now, water level continuing to drop. We do have this other supply up here, so if need be, we can mess around with that in due course. Alright, so building max resource. What is this? Oh, okay, that's fine. Produced 720. Ah, I see. We are actually going to start suffering from a bit of a... Alright, so I think it is time for an oxidizer. Or an... Yeah, here we go. So we'll pop this guy in. I think we will put him there. Give him some power. Meanwhile... Okay, so do we want a duplicant? Build, research, dig, supply. I'll leave them off for now. I'm conscious... Well, okay, so fine. We've finally got these guys out. Looks like we can deconstruct them. Deconstruct. Yeah, you're getting rid of that? Cool. I don't know why it didn't work the first time. So, meal lice, mush bars. We've run out of our normal food. We're down to just the... Oh, bristleberries. Good. I can actually tell them to make... I can cancel making that. Add that. Add this. See if they'll make it in the right order. I'm hoping they make it in that priority order if they have to. That's looking okay. Research must be, yeah, very close to being stopped. And then what I need to do is... Oh, the advanced research comes next. Gives us that computer. Oh, I might as well just tell her to make it now. So you work on that, lady. The rest of you... I want to see our food a little better off before I can trust you guys to be left alone with it. And maybe we want that to be a little higher priority too. How are your plants doing? Plants are doing pretty amazingly. These are going to take a long time Polluted oxygen isn't so great. Alright. I'm actually going to dismantle you. Yeah, I think we're going to tear you apart because we want to not waste too much of our algae. And I think this guy will do the trick. Where is that power? Oh, okay, we're waiting for it to be built. Okay, cool. He's in. He just needs the people to drop off some stuff for them now. Okay, they're actually coming down and starting to do a bit of digging, which is good. So this is going to be floor, which means I can plan now for this to be like that. Good, so that will eventually be floor. This should hopefully allow them to dig in a bit more, make a bit more room for oxygen to flow. And that's going to push out some of the carbon dioxide and junk from the upper areas. Fine. The plumbing thing I want to work on is definitely lavatories. So we are going to want 3 lavatories. Actually, I think we'll do 3 lavatories and a... Where are you? And a sink. Maybe we want the other pieces as well. Maybe we want the shower. Well, I think actually we want another lavatory. I don't know, something like that. That seems to be, I don't know, workable for me for now. What are they doing? They're all having a good old eat, but we're getting very oh man, we are very short on good food. I wonder if we should be putting in more. Yeah, well, there's not enough oxygen down there. What's the temperature like here? Here's probably alright. I could try putting in some more food there. And hopefully we don't all starve to death before the end. Priority 7 it. Okay, they're all going to bed. Definitely not the time to be adding more other stuff to their rotation. We might have to get into the mush bars again. Alright, you lot. Research complete. Advanced research. Supercomputer. Okay, cool. So, supercomputer. Might as well just put you there next to the other research stuff. And what are the available rooms we could have anyway? Latrines, barracks. Not like a research room or anything, so I don't have to worry too much about that. Let's make that priority 7 too, because why not? Alright. Okay, so those planters are in. Let's give them mealwood seed and copy settings to all of them. Alright, dirty water's fine. This digging is still going on, which is good. It is disgusting down there. The oxygen... Okay, oxygen is pushing through nicely here, which is also good. This lot just needs to be built now, really. We just need the food to go in. I'm going to up the priority. I want all that stuff done. This part, once the power goes in... why didn't you... Okay, it's going to go in now, for sure. So, seeds going in there. Meal lice, some are in. And mush bars are being made. Lice loaf remains. It's a little bit annoying. Let's see if that works. I think we're doing okay. This game is tough. I always feel like I'm just about to have some disastrous attack or something going horribly wrong. But what I do know is time is cracking on a little bit, and it's probably time for me to end this episode and to come back to you soon with a little bit more oxygen not included. Until then, I've been TinyPirate. Good night.